Good afternoon, student athletes. My name is Jack Henschel. I am the operations assistant over at the Michigan Athletic Career Center. Today, I'm going to be kind of showing you what to expect with Wolverine Network and the many different aspects that you can use on the site and help you further your career and different skills. When you first sign up or log into the website, this is what you'll be met with, the home screen, which has your profile, the different communities that you can join, recent posts that come from team huddles, and latest resources, which come from the resources tab. There are also quick links where you can sync your calendar from Google Calendar or different sites that you use. Along with that, there are inbox where you can get messages from mentors or different people across the site, along with a way to easily edit your profile. Moving to explore the community, this is likely the most important part of the site, especially if you are trying to get connected with different industry mentors, alumni, and or old student athletes or former student athletes that you were friends with. So starting off, if you want to get connected with somebody, let's say Laura, I want to connect with Laura. You can easily see their drop-down tab, their brief bio, their current past experiences, along with their background. This can kind of give you an easy way to understand of how they got to where they were and build off of that. Along with that, there are three templates that you can send over to them: career exploration, expand my network, or reconnect. Along with that, you don't have to send those templates. You can obviously make it your own message, but these are easy, quick things that you can fill in the blank and send over a message. Going back to this, if you aren't finding who you want to find on this site and are looking for something more specific, there are tabs or filters that will easily show you the different types of groups of people that you can find. So if I'm looking for somebody who works in medical devices, there are 20 matches right there that work specifically in those industries, and I'm easily able to hit let's connect and see if they send me back a response. So there are a bunch of different filters that you can use to look at what they do and the different types of degrees. So it's important that you utilize this aspect of the site, especially if you want to get connected with different people and expand your network. When you do scroll down, there are different groups that will pop up. So, for example, I am a sport management major. So these people are also sport management majors, and I'm easily able to find who they are and connect with them. Same with people that are in the same groups as me. Uh, this is for Weekend of Champions, along with the baseball group, and all of these people are in these specific groups. Along with questions that you answer on your profile, those specifically will match you with people that answered the same thing. So I would make sure to utilize this aspect of the website. It can be super important when connecting with people. So make sure to not forget about that part. Moving to teams, this is where all of the different teams, sports teams, student-led groups will be. So if you're part of ice hockey, I would definitely recommend to join your specific group, as there can be team-specific information in there. And it's also a great way to connect with former student athletes that are in the group, your teammates or mentors that are interested in being a part of the group. But basically, every team is on here along with some other student athlete-led groups. Moving to Team Huddle, this is where I will be sending out all the job opportunities, and we will be sending out our events as well, more specifically for the Michigan Athletic Career Center, along with different panels and Zoom group for exactly for this, like the student athlete spring summit Nike held in April. This is something that I will post on here. I usually will also send an email out about it, but some of these postings aren't always sent out over email, so I would make sure to always check the team huddle to see the different things that are posted in the message board. Moving to resources, this is where you're going to find all the different things, for example, like building your brand. If you kind of want to develop your brand more or build it out, this will give you more information about what to expect and the different ways that you can go about expanding it. Also information about when an interview comes, when you can, it gives information about pre-interview aspect during the interview along with post-interview information. Networking 101 can kind of give you information about how to network, and this can also be helpful on this site as well. And there are many other different resources that you can use on the site, like Mac Professional Webinars, which will take you to our YouTube, giving information about that. And then a student athlete guide to Wolverine Network, which can be helpful to you if you still are kind of unsure about how the website works. And then we also have frequently asked question aspect where if you are unsure about some networking aspects, this will kind of give you some answers along with profile and etiquette. So that is basically Wolverine Network. That is the basic function of how the site works. Uh, be one more thing that I do want to show you on the site. So this is our user map for Wolverine Network. We have almost 1,200 users on this site, and this shows you exactly where they are in location. So this can kind of visualize to you, although we don't have the whole Michigan Alumni Network on this site, this shows you how spread out Michigan alumni are. This is all over the US. There are basically all over. There are many different main cities that they are, and you can obviously see there are many other places that are more centrally located, like New York, Detroit, Chicago. Along with that, there are users that are specifically not in the US as well, where we have users in London, which many of them we had met when we went to our London career venture, along with in different countries like China, Turkey. So it's important to realize the size of the Michigan Wolverine Network and how helpful this site can be directly to you. Because if you move to Texas, you easily have a network right there where you can easily get in contact with about 20 people just specifically from this site, not having to go through LinkedIn and look through what state they live in, what degree do they have, where did they go to school. This will directly allow you to get in contact with them, be able to specifically look at their expertise and also look at where they are. So I would make sure to utilize this website as much as you can. This can kind of just give you an idea of how large our site is and how many people that are really not just in Michigan, but all across the US. And many of which these users that are still in Detroit, many of them don't all live here still. So make sure you connect, make sure you get connected with people on this site. Use Explore the Community, use your teams, and even use Team Huddle if you want to send out a message asking a question or looking for somebody who has the same expertise. Use Team Huddle to ask questions about it. Thank you so much. That was basically my overview of Wolverine Network. If you have any questions for me, make sure to reach out to me at jackhench, HENC, at umich.edu. Thank you so much. You guys have a great rest of your day.